Alright, how y'all doing? This is Sean D, if you remember. And I haven't played this game in about a year. If you watched any of the previous walkthrough, you can see Mr. President is still this blonde guy. But I never did the DLCs for this game. Because if you saw that walkthrough at all, then you know that it wasn't my game. My friend Kyle loaned me that game just long enough for me to do a walkthrough, and I gave it back. Well, I just got my own copy of it and downloaded the DLCs for it, so we're gonna go save Christmas.
For nearly a decade, we've watched the Saints as they rose from humble beginnings to becoming an unstoppable force of nature. In that time, we've seen how the Saints rose to power. We've seen how the Saints enact vengeance. We've even seen how the Saints united both humanity and velociraptors. But for the first time ever, I share with you their most important story yet. For this, my friends, is how the Saints saved Christmas.
Yeah, very cool, and truth be known, I just really missed this game. I had so much fun doing that walkthrough, and that was like a year ago. But I looked before I did this, and I couldn't find one video on YouTube where someone had shown where all of the collectibles are in this DLC. Not one. I found one that showed where all the snowmen are.
Are you gonna help or what?
I wasn't planning on it.
Come on, don't be such a Grinch.
I don't even know what that means.
What sort of childhood did you have?
I just think there's more important things to think about than some bullshit holiday.
Looks like someone never got on the nice list.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. There is no nice list.
So Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Yule, Festivus, you don't care about any of it?
That's right.
You don't like the songs.
Nope.
You don't like the gift giving?
I already take whatever I want.
You can see I still got this blonde guy. It saved all the content, even though I'm using a completely different game.
That's slightly intriguing, but no.
What about Santa?
Fuck Santa. What's happening? Were we hit?
No, the proximity alarm didn't go off. This is something different.
Yeah. Future Shondi.
Shondi?
Here's present day Shondi. We have past Shondi that we can call into the simulation, and I guess it just stands to reason.
Future. By the time we learned about him, it was too late. He was too powerful. The only chance we had to stop him was to send me back here to warn you.
Oh, wait. If you could go back in time, why didn't you go back even further and warn us about Zenyak? Isn't that a little more important?
Yeah, bad idea.
You don't get it. This isn't about Earth. Come midnight, Christmas Day, Santa Claus is coming to town, and unless we stop him, he is going to put the universe on the naughty list. And trust me, you don't want to be on the naughty list.
Sorry I asked.
So Santa's evil?
No, Zinniak's had Santa trapped for decades, slowly but surely degrading his mind. If we don't free him,
You'll have probably already seen or played this DLC before, but when you see it, How the Saints Save Christmas, it really is just as ridiculous as it sounds. And it's just all kinds of fun, just like the game is.
Oh, look, another terrible fucking sweater. Thanks, Kenzie.
In Santa's nightmare world,
Alright, first collectible is right over here on the left.
So if you want to bring it back, you wear whatever it takes. Real guns aren't allowed here, so we'll have to check the store.
One thing that's really strange
also
about the collectibles in this, you have 10 letters to Santa that you have to find, and then you have 8 fragments
the town department stores
that look like little laptop, or not laptop computers, but PCs.
Crimson Cowboy Carbine Action 200 shot range model air rifle.
And hold on, our objective's over here. Excuse me, sir. Coming through. So it wants us to take this little air gun.
Come on. Is this about being naughty?
But I ran through this a bunch of times, and when I got to the end, I had 9 of the letters and 7 of the little PC computers, and then come to find out, completing the mission gives you the final 2 collectibles.
The world's laws.
So that kind of drove me nuts for a while.
The mighty claws.
Oh, fudge.
Come as fast as you can. You can't stop me or my gingerbread man.
And we have to fight off gingerbread men, and you can see this little air rifle is not the most powerful weapon, but it's just funny.
Crimson cowboy action.
Wait! Claus is still too strong, and he'll shoot your eye out!
Alright, when we were in this little 50s town before, we were at the movie theater. And they were playing Dial M for Mundane and a bunch of crazy shit. We got to shoot Santa. Yeah.
Damn it, that hurt.
And he shoots us in the eye, just like Shondi's missing an eye.
I always warn children about the dangers of such toys.
But why do you look so thin?
The holiday spirit doesn't exist here anymore. Claus made sure of that.
So, Santa, how do we stop it?
Start by ringing the holiday bells in the town park. That should bring a little spirit.
You see in the distance right there, little nutcracker robots coming at us.
Let's kill Claus.
My dear Shaman,
They're just like the Terminator robots.
parts turn
They move exactly the same.
as well. Remember the holiday spirit you felt when
Okay,
you were
directly
young.
behind this bell, there's like a little, like, Back to the Future clock tower.
I've had no choice but to hide.
And when you ring the bell, you can see up on this little stage, here's the next letter.
How I used to be.
Don't worry.
And then right up on top of the clock tower,
In fact, I'll bet there'll be a
here's the
brand
first
new
fragment that we're going to get. See, they look like little
tree
PC
for you
computers.
this year.
Now right up on top, we're going to have to come back here later, but if you look down, there's the next letter. Right in front of the clock face, got it. That one's not easy to get. Okay, you see on the mini-map, I always go to the one in the middle from right here, because the next fragment is on top of this roof. Right on the sign. Got it. Yeah, first try. And then we'll go for the bell. Yeah, if you actually ring the bells instead of just running into them like that, you'll only have to hit 3 of them. But I'm going to go way back to this one on the corner because the next part of the story we have to go to is actually right behind us down the street. Oh, very cool.
The bells
And as you
began
hit the bells, you get your powers back. You start off with no powers and no weapons, and you slowly get them back as you ring the bells.
There was once a theater in town.
Alright, we've got a lot of enemies right here. A lot of gingerbread men.
But the projector was stolen.
And a lot of
frozen
nutcrackers.
In a pool by Claus. Find that, and the people will remember what they loved about the holidays.
So we have to play a movie.
Okay, I think there's another nutcracker over here.
It
Yeah.
is not just a movie. It is a symbol of all that is good about this time of year. Don't worry. You can get the projector. Take out the guard so they don't hurt the projector when you grab it.
Alright, yeah, we missed one. Okay. No, I thought we were ready to go. Yeah, wait, hold on a second. I don't want to blast him again. I never used the energy sword when I did the walkthrough, and the energy sword takes down these robots really good.
Break this ice.
Alright, before we break the ice, the next fragment's over here. Then there's a house right next to it. That's got the next letter on it. Very cool. Now let's go break the ice.
Now, we must get it to the drive-in theater and turn on the magic of the season.
It's a movie. Call it what it is.
Oh, it's more than
Yeah,
simple.
now all the way back to the movie theater.
It's a feeling of joy and happiness that comes with remembering the warmth this season brings to those
Okay,
who
directly
face
behind
it.
us. Oh, I missed it. It's on the left side.
Quit being the Grinch.
Told the other you.
The
I
next
don't know what
fragment
that means.
is over in the top left corner of this roof.
Spirit, it
And if you look at the
stings and
screen
burns.
directly in front of us, the
That's
picture
not
screen,
enough for the
there's
town
another
to
letter
turn.
up there.
We brought him down.
But he's not defeated yet.
That one's kind of hard to get
The
to. It's hard to
electricity
land on it.
just isn't enough to keep
Yeah,
the
that's
projector
all right.
working.
That's okay. Try again.
You need more.
I noticed precisely that while viewing your progress from our ship.
Make
Meet me
it.
at the clock tower, and I will increase
Gotcha.
the power. And it is a pleasure to meet you, Santa.
Where is that floating tin can?
Okay, Sid is back at the clock tower.
From hurting me while I set up a conductor on this antenna.
For what?
A storm is brewing. And
which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a Back to the Future reference or not, but it looks just like it.
What a wonderful idea.
And a lot more, a lot more gingerbread men. This is so stupid. I love it.
Sadly, Claus has shown me images of an attack on my workshop. My head elf, Twinkle, has even joined with him.
Twinkle. He's the one who took my arm.
I'm sorry, my dear, but there is hope.
No, I'm not close
the
to
rest
him.
Of the elves are being
Yeah, got me.
tinsel against Claus's naughty forces.
And Mary?
Don't worry about Mrs. Claus, Johnson. I'm sure she can take care of her.
So we have one more over
and
here.
The North Pole until
That
we
it?
arrive.
That's good.
Nope. There's another one over on the right.
Gets his hands on the North Pole, then we're in serious trouble.
Yeah, couldn't see it, but we got him. I don't see any more. That should be it, though. And we actually have to go back up onto the clock tower to continue the story.
Come up here. I need your help for this to work.
I need you to put your tongue on the pole to help conduct the electricity.
Yeah, so both of them are refused.
What the fuck you say?
Not in front of Santa.
Shawnee, did you hear what Sid asked me to do? No way I'm doing that.
No. Well then, I dare you.
And you could keep hitting refuse over and over again, but eventually you end up agreeing.
Done. Fine. I double dog dare you.
Well, if you put it that way, let's just do this.
Jesus, are you alright?
Zombie, I'm not.
Alright, so back to the back to the drive-in. Sorry, I was laughing. I missed the room.
People in town filling with cheer. Hurry! We must return to the drive-in.
Set this up so we can kill him and get out of here.
Alright, when all these guys show up, you actually don't have to fight all these guys if you don't want to. You just have to kill Santa.
Punishment to you. Don't let him fool you. He's weakened.
Put your suit on, Santa. I got this.
The holiday here cannot save. I will not go to an early grave.
And on the screen, I guess this is a Genki Christmas special. It's fantastic. I love it. Where's Shandi?
Wait! What are you doing? Oh my god!
Yep, there she is. Santa's getting away. Or Claus, rather.
What just happened?
You cannot defeat Claus by doing naughty deeds, for those are what he thrives on.
Claus is going after the North Pole, and we have to stop him.
Indeed, you are correct. We cannot leave Mary and the elves to face him alone.
Seriously? The North Pole? Fine, let's go.
I finally get to see it before it's been destroyed.
And perhaps make sure it never is.
Yeah, and future Shandi's pretty cool looking. Actually, past Shandi's pretty cool looking too. And the rewards for doing all these missions. This actually is in 3 different parts. But you unlock so much stuff. Now we have Shandi as our homie again.
Claus has taken over Santa's workshop. He plans to deliver bombs and guns to children instead of, you know, dolls and trucks or whatever it is kids from your time like.
Yeah, dolls and trucks, sounds about
Elves have
right.
mounted a resistance, but they will fail unless you help them. If Claus succeeds, the holidays are doomed. You must stop
Look,
him.
they beheaded all the reindeer. Oh, unreal, and their spine was sticking
Here
out.
we are. My workshop is just ahead. Though it's hard to say.
Now, this is the part of the DLC that they actually created a whole new map
Oh,
for.
I wouldn't worry.
They created the whole village for Santa's workshop.
I bet
Awesome.
he's decking the whole sesame.
Okay, let's get into it. Lots of gingerbread men. And lots of nutcrackers.
Prancer! Prancer! Oh no. Oh,
Hey, you look up top.
No.
They just impaled all the heads of the reindeer with their spinal cord sticking out.
Vixen!
Brutal.
What have they done?
Santa, take cover!
I didn't come here to observe, child. I'm taking the North
If you watched any of my walkthrough before, granted it wasn't my game and I had to give it back to my friend, but I did a pretty good cross-reference of just about everything that there is to do in this game.
What's going on, Tinsel?
And we are really just full-on upgraded here.
And the boys from shipping and receiving against us.
Claus isn't going to get away with this.
Twinkle even created
fleet of evil mechanical reindeer.
So this is where the reign of mechanical animals began.
Hold on, we've got one little gingerbread sniper up top. He's always up here. And this does go on for a bit. They do keep respawning. And the little tiny elves are attacking him too. That's just badass. Alright, where are these guys? There you go. Get out of here. Yeah, the energy sword is a great weapon. Even the strongest enemies go down pretty quick with this thing. Should have this our last guy? Last two guys. Drop kick.
We're clear. Looks like the workshop is ahead.
Alright, all good. Right over to the workshop. This over here. This is crazy, and I actually fell for it.
Shut down.
There is a trophy to get there. You can either lick the door or you can go to the stables. If you lick the door, it goes on for like somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. And then when you finally lift the candy cane completely off the door, that's how they get you. The door's locked. You still can't get in that way. But it does give you a trophy. And I guarantee you, after button mashing for 5-10 minutes, your hand is going to be on fire.
In front of SANTA.
Alright, got another gingerbread sniper.
Words aren't naughty deeds.
And another guy.
Turn your head and cough.
Yep, just stick your arm all the way in there. So we want to go inside the stable. I'm actually going to split this video in 2 parts. And right after we disable the next reindeer inside this stable, I do plan on having... We just got brand new internet. We went back to Comcast and upgraded our internet. So I should be able to have both of these up in the same day. Or within a few hours of each other, hopefully. Alright, no more gingerbread men. The next fragment's in here. And right below that should be the next reindeer before we move on to the next stable. And again, just jam your arm all the way in there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. We're going to pick it up right where we left off in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.